can see the board is now refreshed. There is a robber. He is going to go back into our pile here. So we have a prince. Oh, he would be very nice to get if we can get 5 coins. Not a lot of help here. We have a heretic. The first hero to play a spell gains a wound. A hero may pay to get rid of the vagrant. You can see how it clogs up. But next on the list, of course, is what's our phase. The monster's going to act. He's going to go to lane 2. Says kill a sage hero unless a hero gains a burn. Well, we don't have a sage hero, so we don't have to worry about that. We are actually going to go up 5, which is going to reset us to put this guy out. The first hero to attack gains a burn. Kill. He's going to kill a bread guy, which I think is the farmer. And then we look at this guy. Another flame rack. Oof. That sounds pretty bad. So we've refreshed everything. We've actually moved, right? We're going to pull out the next monster, which is a hot spark hatchling. We have to discard a heroism or take a burn. Hi. So what do we got going here? We have a wound card, a spear volley, a frenzy. Oh, here you are. Oh, discard a wound card when attacking in melee. If you do, well, we don't have melee. Okay, that's not going to help us one little bit. Let's see if he's got anything of interest. He's got a heroism, a couple of heroism to heal. Heal an affliction from any discard pile. We don't have anything in the discard pile. Oh my gosh. He does have an explore action. Let's see what we've got here. The baker heals a wound. Oh, that'll be a good one. I could probably try to get that next turn. The princess... 3 cards. Oh my gosh, that would be great. Oh, and this one says draw another card. Oh, so we'll get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, that's excellent, actually. Heroism is worth 2 any one of these resources. I have no way of striking this guy on this hand. Whew. I think the best thing we're going to do is we're going to spend our 3 coins. And we're going to give up 2 prowess. Put that off to the side. 2 prowess to gain our prince into the pile. He can help us. And I still have 3. We have a heal. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to spend one of these as the magic to allow our bard to draw 2 more cards. Let's just hope. 1, 2. He's got 2 prowess here. Oh. He's going to buy another coin in hopes. We are not doing very well here at this point. You can see the monsters are going to be piling up in a minute. It is now... Oops. We have a wound card. We have a spear volley. We have a frenzy. Once per round, you may discard a wound with attacking melee. We don't have a melee. Isn't that wonderful? We have to do 1 range damage to this guy. Or actually, we probably have to start... Oh, there's 2 cards here. We'll just put him back. There we are. We didn't mean to take both. There we are. I am making mistakes, guys. Okay. Spear volley. +1 if another hero. I don't think he had anything here, did he? No, he did not. So the best he can do is hope for a +1 on this guy, and maybe we can take this guy out before he kills us all. So that is our spear volley. We have a frenzy, which we couldn't use because we don't have a strike. Oh my gosh. You can draw another card. Another wound card. Doesn't help. I've got 3. I'm just not getting the strikes I need. I'm going to try to get a coin and maybe... I don't know, man. Strike. Okay, he's going to take a strike. This is just not boding well for us. Okay, we are going to pause this. I somehow thought this game would be easier, but we've refreshed everything. Now the monsters are going to act. He is going to use his lane 3. Kill a... Oh, the mayor is now dead. Heal the most damaged monster completely. Isn't that wonderful? There's a corpse. So he's going to do that. Heal 1 when he goes into lane 1. This is going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs, next turn he'll be out. It is now our burn. When you draw this card, gain a wound. You may pay 1 to heal a card from your hand. If healed, return this way. Return. Well, okay. Well, we're going to gain a wound. I don't know if we want to. We have an explorer, 2 strikes and an explorer. That's okay. So the explorer is gone. We have 1 prowess, which really doesn't do anything for us. We have 2 strikes. I don't think he can take. I'm going to try to go after that guy. We've got an extra 1 more round. 1, 2. And that is that for his turn. You can see that I've probably made some very bad decisions here. Here's that burn card. We're going to take a loot, another wound. You can see my hand just clogging up. We have a strike. Oh, this is a good one. So we can discard a wound. Oh, we didn't have. Oh, we had a burn card in our hand. Sorry. So that doesn't do us any good. We have a single strike, which puts us here. We've got 2 prowess, which I'm going to spend a coin for. Oof, I'm taking my chances with these coins to try to build up. Maybe I can get some an Aurora of Mist. I need this. I need that card. Okay, that is the end of this round. You can see how quick rounds are. We have now refreshed everything. The monsters are actually going to act. So he's going to move to lane 3, and that is kill. Actually, that was lane 2. Kill. Okay, he's going to kill him. Oh, he's going to kill the merchant. You can see I've got like 3 corpses in here, and this is going to monster 3. This is going to monster 2, which is kill. He's already up. He kills the prince. You can see now. Then we're going to go up 5, which is going to reset us here to put this guy out, and we're going to pull up the next one, which is Hot Spring Hatchling, and he is immune to damage. This guy is the first here to attack each round rounds burns. He's going to play his Holy Aurora. He is going to strike, which gives him 1 damage. We need to do 2 more damage on him. We have a wound card, which doesn't. So I'm going to just spend the 2 to get rid of the wound. We come to our barbarian. He too has a Holy Aurora. So he is going to not have to take a. We have 2 strikes, which will take care of this monster. He is going to give us 2 in the way of heroism cards. He goes back to the bottom of the deck. Let's put that there. And the heroism card will be 1, 2. So he only has 2. He has 3. So he's going to stay here on our barbarian card. This also comes because he didn't pay for it. And that was it for the turn again. It is so quick. It is so quick. Actually, sorry folks, I have the guard. The guard would actually save the prince. Actually, he'll save the merchant. The guard, we still get the corpse, but we do get a coin. There we go. Phew. Again, making mistakes. Guards throw themselves in front of these guys. So, all good. Just have to remember the rules. So we're going to start and do our... And here we go again. You can see I've already moved the backstabber into the pile here. We do have a Vagrant and a Haircut. The first player that plays a spell, this one, it will actually off. The Holy Aurora actually should have gone back into our discard pile because I didn't pay for it. Things are very, very dire. Monsters are going to act. He is going to kill a book guy. Do we have a book guy? No, we've dodged a bullet here. He is going to move along. He is going to kill a red guy. We don't have one of those either. The first hero attack gains a burn, though. And then we are going to move up the power, which is 5, which is exactly what we need for this guy. Well, he's a 3, actually. Move it back down in the next one. So we have 3 monsters that are just marching towards our town, and there's not a lot we can be able to do. I have to be able to do 5 damage if I want to be able to do anything. And I have nothing but prowess cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which I guess is good in a way. Do we have anything worth 5? I'm going to pick up a seal. That's going to go back. And we'll pick up the seal just in case. Maybe we'll get lucky and a seal is going to pop up and we'll be able to get rid of that Shadow Rift. That is all he's doing for his turn. You can see I'm not going to be able to get rid of him. Even though we have 3 strikes and a heal. Heal an affliction from any discard pile. And I don't know if I have an affliction. If I have a burn in here, I've got it made. No, from any discard pile. No, I can't. He can do. So he's going to do 3 strikes on him, even though he's far away because I can't stop him. And that is it. And he does take a wound card as well for that strike. That is it for this turn. Wow, guys, this is really starting to get to be a dire situation. So we're going to reset. As you can see, we only have a merchant. Oh my gosh, this is really, when you think about it, I could have lost this turn if there was one more red card. Let's just see here. The heroes lose if there are 2 walls or villagers in town at the end of the monster's turn. The losers if there are no walls or villagers in town at the end of this monster's turn. At the end of the monster's turn. Let's hope that this doesn't kill. The first thing that happens is he's going to act. He's going to go over here. His 2 is add a corpse to the town discard. So that corpse is just going to go right into our discard pile. Each hero discards a heroism or gains a burn. Oh my. I don't have a heroism, so he gains a burn. We do have a hero. We have 2 heroism. And a burn. When you draw this card, gain a wound. You may pay 1 to heal this card from your hand. Okay, well, he'd like to keep his heroism cards. So he's just going to gain a wound. I think things are pretty dire here. Okay. We're going to add our monsters now. We actually have 6. Because of the 1, 2 for the thing. 3 is 5, is 6. This is a 3. He goes on to the board. He comes out as a 6. The flame rack. We're basically drawing 6 every turn. We are now in our throes of death. We are not going to be able to save the town, unfortunately. At least I don't think so. Well, the good news is we actually have 3 strike to go here. So that doesn't kill him, though. Oh my. Takes him to 6, though. We'll put a purple on for 5. So that takes him to 6. We need 2 more. He has only 1 prowess, which he can't do anything with. What's that say? If there's no walls or villagers in town at the end of the monster's turn. Well, the monsters have ended their turn. We'll put the merchant here to gain a coin. And then our barbarian is going to now, because he has our heroism cards, he can draw up to 2 more cards. He could have drawn 2 more cards anyway at the beginning. Let's go. He's got Shining Blade and a wound card. None of which are very helpful. An extra. None of these are helpful. But he can maybe get a. He's going to take an Armor of Mist for 3. Actually, you wouldn't mind a spell card. What's the spell cards? Frenzy, which have been absolutely useless to me. I'm going to take a 3 coins. Well, what's up here? I'm actually going to spend 3 and 3. My 3 coins. To add the Gravedigger and see if we can get rid of some of these corpses. But I can't do anything for monsters. Shining Blade, when you play an extra attack, I don't have an attack. So, bang, nothing. Whew. You can see I have made some bad choices somewhere in this game. Okay, let's refresh again. We're going to do that a lot. So we've refreshed everything. It is the monster's turn. They're going to act. He is going to kill a guy with a hammer. That's our smith. There's another corpse. Wow. Actually, one of the guards still gets a corpse, but the smith gets to stay. But the guard is off. Pay 1 coin to attack and to deal 1 damage. To deal 1 damage. Well, I don't have any coins left. It is now my turn. You can see the importance of managing your runes because I've got literally nothing here. Now, I could buy a coin. And then I'll spend the coin to use the smith to do 1 damage to him. And hopefully we can keep him from hitting that pile. And attack. I'm not attacking with him. Again, that just clogs my hand. It is my turn. We have an explore action and a frenzy. Again, literally nothing I can do here. Literally nothing I can do. Explore, frenzy, prowess. Nothing other than explore, and I think all the red guys are down here at this point. Phew. So I'm just going to buy a coin. That's a problem, unfortunately. I now cannot off this particular one. The guards, we've got corpse, we've got backstabbers. Oh, and I paid a coin to buy a coin, which means I can put the robber back to the bottom of this deck, which is why I bought the coin. There we go. Now we're back to the cleanup phase. We are back. It is the monster phase. We did not stop this monster. He is going to go into our pile. So basically now we're going to add 2 more. So he's actually going up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 every turn. He's going to move to monster 2, which says, kill a guy with bread. There we are. We've just killed the child, but the guard says, no! And he throws himself in front, but he is now a corpse in our town village. Our flame racker. He is going to heal for 1. He's not damaged. We are now putting our frame rack on there, and that says the first hero to attack this each round gets a burn, and the lava swimmer is up on next. We are going to pull our, see what we got here. We have Spear Volley, Explore, and a Holy Aurora. Well, we can certainly do that. Let's just see if we have if another hero deals range. So let's just see if he has range. If he does not, we're pretty much looking at insta-death here. He does not have a range. He does have 2 strike, but he has 3. So he's going to use his 2 strike. He's going to use his... He does take a wound, unfortunately. Okay. Actually, he doesn't have to take a wound because of the Holy Aurora down here. He is going to use his Spear Volley to do the 3rd damage. So he's going to kill him. He has 3, he has 2, so he gets another heroism. This guy is dead, goes to the bottom of the pile. Whew, we killed one. Yay. And he has a heroism, an explorer, which you really can't do much with. You could buy a... Oh, he could... no, he doesn't even have a wound to get rid of. Oops, these 2 are like this. Bad Harry. That should be upside down. That is our draw pile. Explorer is not very useful at this point. 2 heroism. Best I can maybe do is buy a coin. That would help get rid of an affliction later on. That is the end of the turn. Clean up. Clearly I could have played better. We have a Vagrant. I could play a coin to get rid of him. There's a corpse. There's a corpse. Whew. Well, at this point in time, we can decide whether we want to get rid of that Vagrant towards the end of this turn. It is the monster's turn. He is going to act. He is going to kill anybody with this symbol here. That's our prince. We can't even use our prince. There's another corpse. Oh, no, our guard. Sorry, falls in front of it, but there's still another corpse. This looks bad if one of these monsters kill me. He is add a corpse to the town discard pile. Not cool. We can see now that we are really clogging up here. Our Drake is now going to move along because we have, of course, like 8 in here. So he gets reset and our Drake is out. The Ash Eater. Heroes burn with burns in hand cannot attack. Oof. We are not doing well here. Thank goodness the Prince. We have 2 burn cards too. So I have to pay 1. When you draw this card, gain a wound. You may pay 1 to heal this card from your hand. So I'm going to actually gain 2 wounds. Wow. I've got 2 strike. I can try to do that. He's going to use his Prince to draw 3 cards. 1. Oh, another strike. There's 3 strikes. 2. Oh, excellent. And 3. Another, a 4th strike. And he has a frenzy this time. Once per turn, you may discard a wound when you're attacking with a melee. And we have the wound to give us +1 damage. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Excellent. He faces all his cards and basically offs this guy. And then gets that. And then this guy will get that next. It is our Barbarian turn. He's got 2 might. Nothing but really loot cards, really. Which is okay. Oh, and he has 1, 2, 3 heroism cards, so he gets to draw 3 extra cards. 2, 3. And the burn, which means he gets 2 wound cards. That's pretty much okay, we're going to use... He's going to use his coin to get rid of one of these burn cards. This heroism card is worth a burn, so he's going to get rid of that burn card. We have some might. No, that's right. Okay. Whew, tough choice here. I got 5, but no coin. You know what? I'm going to get a thieving strike. I should have been buying more of these. If you were not the first hero to attack. Oh, I should have been thinking about this card here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to go back. And that blows off all my cards. I could have played this better by using Thieving Strike. You can see it here. So I would get extra damage if I had thought about that. We still haven't lost the game, but I think we're close. I could have played this better. Thieving Strike probably was the answer. Unfortunately, I am the problem. The problem exists between the chair and the board. But at least it gives you a good idea how this game plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 corpses this turn. Oop. I'll have to just make this faster. As you can see, I didn't turn it off. That's fine. We'll just fast forward this. 3, 4, 5. You can see hand management is so important in this game. Okay, we're back to the top. We've refreshed everything. The monsters are going to now take their action. He's going to move to lane 2. Out of corpse, the discard pile. I think we're just about out of corpses. We run out of corpses, we lose the game. This guy is break a wall. Oh, sorry, he is not kill a guy with a book. We have no books. This goes up 8. We only need 8 for this Ash Eater. So here he goes. I think that is the beginning of the end. It becomes our turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have a spear. We can chuck a spear. I think that's what he's going to do. He is going to use his spear volley for a ranged attack. And then he's going to discard his shiny blade to do 3 damage to this guy. And then he's going to play 2 to get rid of this wound. So we have done 3 damage. Comes to our Bard's turn. He literally has nothing again. He has a couple of heroism cards. Oh, and I don't think he ever actually dealt his hand out to himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can draw an extra card. We have 2 wound cards, basically just wound cards at this point. He can't even take that guy out. He too is going to spend 4 for the thieving strike. I think it's too little too late. And 2 wound cards, nothing you can do about it. We have reached the end of the turn. It is getting dire. Let's take a look at what's up here. A Shadow Rift. So this is the Shadow Rift. I think one of them does have a seal card, I thought, somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody has a seal card. So we are ready to go. We are clogged up here still. But we do have a guy that could get rid of that. But it's not the hero's turn to act. It is, of course, the monster turn. So he is going to move to spot 3, and he's going to kill anybody with a hammer. There is our Gravedigger. We didn't even get a chance to use the Gravedigger. You can see we have just a few corpses left. He moves to 3. Break a wall. Heal 1. Kill unless a hero gains a burn. Well, there's nothing to kill here. Actually, yeah, that was the smart move, because if I had given the guard, I would have still died here, and that would have been the end of the game. Okay, this is, as you know, it's going to go up to 8. The Shadow Rift is here, and we are now a full slot of monsters. We're pretty much going to die very quickly at this point. As you can see, I have 4 wound cards. Absolutely, and a burn cards. 2 burn cards, 2 wound cards. I can pay a coin, but I don't have a coin. If 1 melee damage, if you're not the first here to attack, he's going to save that. But basically, he's going to take 2 wound cards and put it in his discard pile. It is our turn. It is the Barbarian's turn, I should say. You can see he has a Frenzy, which is really useless without a melee card. He has a seal, but he can't. He doesn't have a magic to get rid of it, so that card is useless. He has 3 prowess. Maybe he'll buy a coin, maybe. And that is the end of that. So that is useless. So he has got absolutely nowhere to go. Oh, wow. This is getting to be pretty sad. Well, there is a guard in play too, so actually he got to go back to the bottom, but everybody else goes here. Okay, reset. Everything's reset. The monsters are ready to go. He just moves off into the prowess, into the power. Basically now it's always 10 plus. So basically a monster's going to come out every turn. We should have upped this guy here. It's another Rain of Fire. Whenever a hero seals or buys a village, builds a wall, that hero gains a burn. Well, that's not too terrible. We're going to die anyway. Okay, starting from our lava monster. Each hero discards 2 cards or gains a burn. Fortunately for him, he does have 3 heroes, so he does get to draw out 1, 2, 3. I can. Oops, this guy belongs down here. Sorry, I don't know how he got in that deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can draw one more. He'll keep his strike. He's going to discard 2 cards. Well, doesn't say which 2 cards, so he's going to discard the wound and the frenzy. Actually, he's going to keep his frenzy and get rid of a prowess, because I think the frenzy will help him with his melee. So we'll keep the frenzy. And let's see what this guy has. All strikes and an explorer. Well, he really doesn't have a lot of choice unless he wants to gain a burn, which he does not. Next up, heal 1, kill a guard. There are no guards, nothing to heal. Yay. The Shadow Rift moves along. We go up 8. Comes back. This is in the pile. The next one is a Curious Drake. We are ready to go. Okay. 10. Oh, I don't know if I can get rid of a 10. What can we get rid of? An 11? No. Oh, what's that say? Rain of Fire. Whenever a hero plays a seal or buys a villager. Oh, okay. He really can't. He's not in a spot to really do any of that. Well, he can spend his 3 coins to buy a Armor of Mist. We're a little too late for that. And then we have a Holy Aurora. Did he have a wound card? I don't think he did. No, he did not draw a wound card, so he only can strike for 1. Well, he can. You never know, I suppose. He can strike that guy for 1. That's the end of his turn. A pretty sad turn. We have 3 strikes, or 4 strikes. So we'll take this for 5. That is the end of the turn. No harm, no foul, really, but I don't think there's much left here in terms of... We'll put him out and we'll do everything else. We are now back to the monster action phase. He's going to fall off. He is going to do what? For this round, any hero who buys a coin also gains a wound. So that's not too bad if I don't buy a coin. Your Shadow Rift is coming up. The Rain of Farce whenever a hero plays a seal. Basically, that's going to go up so many that this monster just comes out. And a Lava Sprite is next. We are almost full up of corpses. We have a wound card. We have the Smith. We can make use of the Smith. We have 1. We have 8 here. We have. Let's just see if he's not. So I have a Thieving Strike. 1 melee. If you're not the first hero to attack this coin, gain a coin instead of a wound. So let's see if he has a strike. And he does not have a strike. He has an Explorer action, a Wound action, and 3 prowess. He's going to spend 2 for the coin, and that's all he's doing. That is not good. Best he is going to do is 2 damage. And he can pay 2 to get a wound, to trigger not get a wound, or he just pays for this and he comes back. He's only going to take 2 wounds, basically. And that leaves him at 10, which doesn't help. So basically, there is nothing to do here. That is the end of the round. You can see, guys, that this is just going really, really fast. I don't know if we really need to go much further with this game, because it is just about over. I mean, all we need is 3 corpses. But anyway, let's go. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll have to speed that up. We are back now. We've refreshed my hands, and we've got 5 cards. It is back to the monster phase. He's going to fall off into the power area. I should have been trying to build a wall, perhaps. That might have been good. He's going to come over to here. So that Shadow Rift's just about gone. He's moving along. He's in line 1. It basically says each hero discards a loot from play or gains a burn. I don't have a loot card. He doesn't have a loot card. Both of them are going to gain burns. These hands are so clogged up at this point that there's really nothing I'm doing other than just let the monsters run its course to the end of the game. Okay, this guy's come into play because that just goes up off the scale, and now we have another Rain of Fire. If we buy a villager or play a seal card, none of which we're going to do, we literally can do a strike, a single strike. I don't think there's anything we can do. And we have a magic card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he can play a strike, but I really don't want another wound. See, there's the balance, guys. If I play the strike, I'm going to take a wound. Let's just see what our other player has. He has a wound. And he's got a Spear of Volley. If another hero has dealt range damage, he doesn't have range damage. 2, we have... So the best we're going to do is 3. And no way to prevent damage. 3... We don't have to worry about here. We don't have to worry about here. So we can go here. We can take a wound. Lots of wound cards. And do 3 damage to him. I don't know how I'm managing to stay alive this long, to tell you the truth. We're going to play a strike to give him a 4th wound. Now, I take a wound, and it's the one in my discard. And then... Seal is pretty much... I need maybe a magic card of some sort. He'll spend to get the Affliction. Or the Cure an Affliction. And that is that. I don't know how much longer we're going to stay alive here, folks, but let's reset the board. We are back. We are set up. We've set up. Okay, this guy goes away. This rain guy is away. This guy moves to the second spot, which is this hero will, with the heroism token, gains a burn, which is this guy. So he's going to gain a burn. Yay! He comes across. Each hero discards a spell or gains a burn. Oh, do we have a spell? I got a strike. I got a strike. Oh, I do have a spell. Okay, he doesn't get a burn. This dragon deck is brutal. There's a spell. He doesn't get a burn. We are good. I wish there was a way to... This goes way up the scale. Another Rain of Fire. Kill or guard unless each hero gains a burn. Okay. I have a strike, 2 wounds, and a heroism card. I can do a strike here. That's about all I can do on him. And what does it say? Nothing. So I'm going to take a wound card if I strike him. We have 4 of the 7 that we need, or 4. Oh, we only need 2 more. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, let's see what we got here. We got heroism, strike, strike, and explore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is enough to kill this guy. And that is our Crimson Drake. So he will go to the bottom. And he's going to gain basically his last card. There it is, and he's now here. Because he's got 5, so he can only have a maximum of 5. That is the end of that turn. It doesn't really help, but it doesn't hinder us. We are now ready to reset again. Our seal is away. We're not going to win by seals. We really have to start thinking about winning by walls. Head. So I think we're going to end the game here. There's no real case to go forward to the end of the game, and because I'm going to lose. Either I'm going to empty the corpses out because there's 3 corpses left in the pile, or I'm going to pull a hand with all corpses. My hand has been clogged by cards based on poor choices, and there is no way I'm going to win before I take it in the chin. So let's go, and we're going to go to some final thoughts and talk about the game. So, what did I think of the game? I thought the game went a little too long for a solo player, mainly because there's a lot of manipulation going on with the decks. I also felt towards the end there was nothing I could do. I could just sit and play the game and lose. I suppose I could have reset the game and started over again because I knew I was not going to win once I figured out that I wasn't playing some of the cards as efficiently as I could, missing some of the flavor text that allowed me to like seal, take some off the bottom of the power deck to keep that under control. I don't know if it's as good as Aeon Flux, which I've never played except on the PC version. Didn't particularly like it because I could never win and could figure out the dynamics. Probably the same problem here. Draconis is an easier game. Same type of style. You want to fight monsters, but not as complex as this game, so there's not as much complexity in there. Thunderstone Quest, of course, is the one I really like. You know, you buy the market, you can upgrade your guys, you go to the different sections and fight those same kind of monsters, basically kind of in the same way that you fight with in Shadow Rift, and get the rewards. But all in all, not a bad game, not a terrible game. I would play it again. I certainly want to try it again, perhaps now that I have some knowledge over the game, and I may do that and play a second scenario and bring that to you all. Anyway, that is all I can say about the game. If you like what you've seen, please hit the like, subscribe to my channel, and of course, if you want notifications of more content like this, please hit the bell. If you have any comments, down below. As you know, I hang around Board Game Revolution and BG for One, Board Games for One, and a few other boards. Reach out, say hi, tell me you like my stuff, tell me you hate my stuff, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go out, and I got a barbecue just going, and I wanted to just put this out there before I finish off. So we will talk to you later.